The warning service tire monitor system in our Chevrolet Equinox may have 4 main culprits, and all of them will require different solutions. Culprit number 1 is a lost calibration, and this is the most common reason why you see this message. The computer may have lost connection with one of the sensors in the wheels for just a few seconds, and this is enough to set the warning. In some cases, the problem will disappear after you drive 5-10 miles, but there is a simple solution. You can go to any tire shop and ask them to reset the calibration of all sensors. Many technicians call this relearn procedure, or alternatively you can buy a relearn tool from any store and use it to recalibrate the sensors on your own for 1 minute. The tool is fairly cheap and may eventually save you a lot of time. Culprit 2 is the dead sensor in one of the wheels. These sensors don't have any source of external power but the small round battery. They are usually good for 4 or 5 years, and then the battery dies. Also, you never know how long a certain sensor was hanging around on various shelves before it got into your wheel. So if you always see one wheel reading falling off when you see this message, you just need to replace the sensor. You may do it in the dealership or in any good tire shop. Then the third possible reason is when the TPMS signal is interrupted by something. Maybe you've plugged in some device into the 12-volt socket in your car, or there is a new dash camera in the interior, or you are driving near some radio station or a military object that emits radio waves. In this case, you will need to deactivate any new equipment you have and drive for some time, or relearn the sensors to make the TPMS system work again. Also, I have seen this happen in Chevy vehicles after the body was covered with ceramic coating. Somehow this may affect the signal of the TPMS sensors and interfere with the work of the system. And finally, if you intermittently see this message but nothing helps you solve the problem, it may be a faulty TPMS unit. I wouldn't say it's a very common problem with Chevy vehicles, but still, there are some cases when dealerships replaced the unit and the system started working properly. I believe this is the most expensive solution, so you should try everything else before you agree to pay money for this module and its installation.